Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's preview into coaching. I am so excited that you have decided to join us tonight. I'm here with the girls on my team, and we have an exciting message to share. The fact that you're here shows that you are like-minded, that you have vision, that perhaps you have a little something in your heart saying, man, could I do something a little greater than, outside of myself? Could I actually make an impact in this world? And I know that a lot of us ladies, we have that desire. A lot of times motherhood gets in the way and we kind of have to put like our hopes, our dreams on hold for a while. But that's the beauty of what I'm going to share with you, or we're going to share with you tonight, is that you don't have to put anything on hold. We've literally been able to build our businesses in the pockets of our time. Now that we have phones, guys, like you literally could be like feeding your kids, get them settled in, and do a few things, work-related things. If you can make time for your health and fitness, you can make time for this business. And I think that's what's such a blessing about this, because as coaches, we make our health and fitness a priority. And it has allowed us to remain consistent in our journeys with our fitness and our nutrition. And I know hands down that if I was not a coach, I probably would have flaked out on my fitness so many times. I would be that girl starting over every week. But because I am accountable to people, to my team, to my friends and family that have joined me, it makes me stronger. Kind of how like if you're a mom, you got to show up for your kids no matter what. It's the same thing with coaching. And so tonight you're going to hear from some girls on our team where we have stayed consistent with this, and it has been such a blessing to our life. So I do have some slides, and I'm going to be going back and forth from
Vamos ver uma chuva.
we're going to be hearing from some girls on the team, as well as just me explaining some stuff. All right, let me just go ahead and share my screen. All right, there we are. And I'm just gonna pull up, oh wait. Oh, share. Okay. Hey guys, all right, so health and fitness coaching. Be a part of something greater than yourself. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like this is something, it allows you to have purpose with your social media or with your health and fitness. Now all of a sudden you have a reason to be consistent with it. So tonight you're here because we are adding to our team. We are so excited to add new girls who just want to be around other positive women. We are women, mostly a team of women, some men, but we're into getting fit and healthy, and we want to help others who are ready to start living the life of their dreams, whether it's by getting in the best shape, learning how to eat healthier, having some extra cash, or the freedom to financially cut ties with an employer. Our team is super motivated and provides all of the training for new coaches. So don't you worry if you don't have experience, if you're like, wait a minute, this is not me, I don't know how to do social media, I don't take pictures. Don't you worry, we provide you with the training. The best part is you don't have to be a fitness and nutrition expert or even be at your goal weight. The journey is all part of coaching, and it's awesome to be able to learn and go through that with others. It's an amazing opportunity to help other people and to live a healthy life and have a long-time financial freedom. And tonight we'll be hearing from some people that have been able to contribute financially to their families. So tonight we're going to be going over what is coaching, what does a coach do. We'll talk a little bit about the compensation and how you make money. What are some of the perks, how to get started. So we're gonna, right now we're gonna talk a little bit about what we do. So we form supportive relationships with clients. These clients are your friends, your family, your aunt, your uncle, who are ready to make a positive change. And that's what's so cool about this, guys, is that we're not forcing anybody. Have you ever like bought something from a friend, like a jewelry or something, because you wanted to like support her business and it was kind of like a sympathy buy? With what we do, there is no sympathy. People either need to get in shape, want to start feeling better, or not. And that's the beauty of what we do, is eventually, if we keep leading by example, people are going to want to have those positive changes in their lives, and we can provide that for them. We make a powerful impact in the lives of those around us. We motivate and encourage others by sharing our own health journey. And bonus, you get to grow and develop professionally and personally in this business. So now I want to just take the time before we go to our next slide to turn it over to our coach, one of my longest coaches on our team, Elizabeth. And Elizabeth has an incredible story of how she got started with this. She actually had no intention to do the business. And that's what's so cool about Elizabeth. She was actually doing another business. And this just kind of like this opportunity kind of started tingling at her heart. And today she's going to share why. Elizabeth?
Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, I've been a challenger of Lily's for, I don't even know how long I was a challenger before I became a coach, but I feel like it was like 6 months to a year, maybe longer. And one day I was doing my workout and I just had this tug that if I was already sharing on social media, that maybe I could do this. And I was scared to death, but I reached out to Lily and sent her a message and just said, I think maybe I'd be sort of interested. I really made it careful, like I wasn't locked into it. And then she reached out to me and we chatted and I just knew this was a good fit. But before that, my dad had a huge health scare with his heart and it really got me because I had dabbled as a challenger in a program and out and I wasn't always all in. I'd be in for a little bit. But when he had his health scare and I found out that it was hereditary, I knew I needed to make a serious change. And I had seen Lily talking about the coaches on her team were the most committed. And I thought, even if nobody joined me, even if I didn't have one girl that wanted to do this with me and be a challenger, this would hold me accountable. And it would help me to go all in on my health and fitness journey because it wasn't about being skinny. It wasn't about being in the best shape of my life. Although that came after, it came with it, but it was about being healthy and that became my why. And so by sharing on social media and by encouraging other girls to do this too, to my surprise, tons of girls said yes and tons of girls wanted to do it with me. And so not only did I get myself healthy, but I got myself fit and then I was able to help girls do the same thing, which was super encouraging and inspiring. I didn't realize how fulfilling that would be and then to get paid for it. And so my income increased the more I shared and more girls joined our squad. But then also one of my biggest goals, which I was super excited about, was I wanted to take my family on a vacation. So I earned trips with Beachbody. I earned Success Club trips that were free. And then I earned a ticket to Summit, which is Beachbody's annual conference convention. I earned that for free. And then tons of prizes, which I love. I'm motivated by prizes for sure. I love to win prizes because I feel like I'm in competition with myself, but I love that. But I was able to book a trip to Hawaii, which was a lifelong dream of mine, to take my family. We've never been and we've always wanted to go. And so I was able to pay for that with coaching. Had to put it on the back burner because of COVID, but we're going next year. So that'll be super cool. So it's been fulfilling on all aspects. And I'm just super excited. I love being part of this team, so.
I love that, Elizabeth. And I love that you had those small financial goals, like a dream that you had. And I think that that's pretty motivating. When we start off as coaches, sometimes you start off, and I know for me, it was just, I wanted enough money to pay for my products. And I think a lot of us will start off like, hey, I just want to get healthy. I just need, if I could pay for my products, I'll be happy. But within a month, I paid for my products for like 5 months in advance, or 5 months worth of product. And that's when I knew that there was something greater to this. I myself was very apprehensive to jump into coaching because I didn't have experience. I wasn't necessarily this fit girl, but I knew I wanted to be fit. And I also knew that I love to help people. So slowly, the more I thought about the reasons why I should, it kind of started canceling out my fears and the reasons why I shouldn't. And all the reasons why I shouldn't were things just fear-based, like what are people going to say? What will my family say? Or, it was really that, just caring about other people's opinions. But the shift that happened for me was I was getting messages from people saying, hey, I started walking in the park because of you. Hey, I started, go back at the gym. And I mean, they weren't necessarily joining me per se, but they were being inspired by me to be healthy. And that's when I realized, you know what? I have work to do. People are being inspired by me, whether it's one person, two people, I don't care. I'm making a difference, and that felt good to me. So I finally decided to jump all in and decide to be a coach full-time. And just like Elizabeth, I also have been able to earn trips. We get to earn trips, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But it has just been a tremendous blessing. And once I took away the fear and I kind of went back to the reasons why it would be good for me and why this would make a good impact in my life, my life has been so amazing, guys. So amazing that I have been able to coach other people. And now I'm here with my team, and, you know, we're all making an impact in other lives. All right. So first we were talking about what does a coach do, and we continue here. So this is kind of the more like the hustle part. We connect with clients, and again, your clients are, in the beginning, it's going to be your friends and family, these people that are close to you. So people who ideally love health and fitness. And we're not talking about people who, you know, just anybody that wants to just like make an impact in their health. We provide accountability, motivation, and challenge groups via social media platforms. Right now, Beachbody provides us with our very own app. And what a challenge group is it's just a private area, a private app, or you could use text message or WhatsApp. You could do whatever you want because it's your business, but Beachbody does provide us with an awesome app where we're able to like start our little groups and keep our friends and family accountable in this app. And honestly, all you have to do is just show up yourself. Beachbody does provide some really cool tools that gives you like ideas what to post in there. Let's say you wanted to post something motivational. We have all the tools and resources to do that, but really you just have to show up. That's how I do it. I show up, I say, hey, I did my workout, did you? And you are able to track people in the app, like, did they drink their shake? Did they work out? You can check in on people and just see like, hey, I haven't seen you in our group. So it's really cool. The technology is there, but that's really like the bulk. You're going to provide the accountability for these people. You gain flexibility by creating your own home-based business schedule, which is what I live for. I definitely was not made to work for anybody else. And so for me, creating my own schedule is part of the dream here. And then bonus, you get to get in the best shape of your life while helping others. So let's just talk about a little bit what coaching is not, and then I'll turn the time over to Christine so that we can hear her story. Coaching is not for the super fit, guys. This is a big misconception that people have. People think that because they're not fit, because they're not this or that they can't be a coach, but it's furthest from the truth. And let me just give you a quick example. Like, you know, we want to see, it's way more inspiring. Like there's a ton of girls with the six packs and the tight abs, or whatever. No offense to tight abs, because we know Christine has them. We love the tight abs. But, you know, there's a ton of girls like that. The unique thing about coaching is that there's girls out there that resonate with your story, your message, just the way that you are. I think it's way more inspiring to see that girl waking up at 6 in the morning, you know, doing her workout after work, even when she didn't want to, and pushing through rather than just like showing us the ta-da, like you're after, you know. People want to go on the journey with you. So this is not for the super fit. It's not for outgoing extroverts. I would say our team is probably 50, I don't know, maybe like not 50-50. Like a lot of the girls on our team are introverts. And so don't think that you have to have this big personality to do coaching. I don't know, girls, if there's anyone on our team who would consider themselves an introvert. Let's see, Christine, Angie. Yeah, we are a mix here. So these girls, you don't have to be an extrovert. And it's here because a lot of people have that misconception. It's not just for trainers or nutritionists. We actually get to use all of these experts, their tools, the things that they created. And all we have to do is put it in people's hands. There's no high pressure sales. There's no like obligations to like meet a quota every month. It's not high risk. There's no high cost. You can stay active as a coach for as little as $50 a month. And it's really just consuming the products that you're going to be using anyways. No monthly quotas. This is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. You have to have long-term vision for this. And you're not limited to on success or your rank. You can, you know, the sky is the limit with this. All right, we'll get into compensation and perks, but first before we go into that, I want to turn the time over to Christine. Christine is a coach on our team who started gung-ho, and then she got pregnant. And then she was kind of like had a little setback with her, just like getting involved with like coaching. She did sign up as a coach, had these hopes and dreams. Christine, you could tell us a little bit about that. But why I'm so inspired by Christine is she is a mom of 5. This girl makes her health a priority, and she shows up every day. And it is so inspiring to see this busy mom making it work, working this business and making her health a priority. So Christine, tell us a little bit about why you decided to join and just kind of like what got you here.
Oh, thank you, Lily. Well, so I first joined as a coach, like you said, right before I got pregnant, last year. You know, I was following you for a while. And then I got pregnant, and I was like, I wanted to the whole time show, like Anna, that I was doing Beachbody, but I was too afraid. And then I had the baby and COVID hit, and, you know, no source of income for me. I couldn't go back to the job. The kids are still home. They're homeschooling. And then I still was, right when I was cleared to do the workouts, I went back to Beachbody. They're still on my phone, some of those workouts that I recorded, but I was still just afraid to show it. And then you reached out to me back in July or August, and you're like, hey, do you want to give this a chance? Now, mind you, I still was a coach using the discount, but I was like, you know, I'm kind of ashamed. I don't like the way I look. I don't think it's what people want to see. You know, it's not, in my mind, I thought I needed to look the way I did before. And you told me that's not what people want to see, what is actually real. And nobody, and from that moment of what you said to me, it clicked. And it's like, you know what? I shouldn't be ashamed of what I'm doing. And from that moment on, so thank you, Lily, I have just been showing and sharing, and it gets uncomfortable sometimes, but I mean, everybody gets uncomfortable. And I think through some of the vulnerability of what I show and being busy and trying to make my own time is how some people can relate to me. Like I have a lot of busy moms on there, and they're inspiring, and I invited some of them on here because I think anybody can really do this. It's just, you need to just show what you're doing. And that's really how I started.
Awesome. Christine, tell us a little bit about the financial contribution you've been able to make. Like you said, you haven't been able to work. You're a nurse by trade. How has this impacted you?
So once I started back in August, the checks started rolling in. I started getting the customers, and people ask me, what are you doing? What are you doing? And my first thing was like, well, I should be showing what I'm doing. You know, I'm doing the workouts. I might as well get paid for it. So it's showing the workouts, and then the customers come, and it's nice that I can be able to provide for my family now that I'm not working, because I'm still bringing the kids to school, and it's hard to find, you know, the job to fit my schedule. I mean, there is different schedules with nursing, but like the homeschool, it's almost impossible. So to be able to just work from your phone when you feel like it, be like, oh, hey, here's my shake. Here's what I'm doing. This is my life. It's much easier, and you're basically working from your phone, and you get compensated for it.
I love that. Yeah, you summed it up. We get to work in the pockets of our day. And like I said in the beginning, if you're making time for your health and your fitness, you can make time to work the business. So part of what we do is we show up, right? We show up on our social media. If you're not comfortable with social media, I promise you, we will train you. You could ask Christine, you could ask a lot of these girls. They were not just comfortable filming, showing themselves. I'm sure they still have those uncomfortable moments. But what's so amazing is that the more you practice it, the better you get, the more confident you get. You know, as your clients tell you, oh my gosh, I lost 10 pounds, you're going to feel confident as a coach, and you're going to feel like there's more women out there to help. And so, yes, the reason why Christine can make time in the pockets of her day with the kids, with the homeschool, is because she's already living this lifestyle. Therefore, she has content to share. She's eating healthy, boom, she can share and inspire someone with that. She's you know, working while the kids are there playing with Legos, boom, she can show that, you know. And so that is the beauty of coaching. It's definitely one of the perks. So let's move on to the compensation and these amazing perks. So you get a 25% discount on your favorite products and programs, everything that comes out. And the commission is also 25%. When you first sell an initial package, most of the times, like the starter packages, you actually get anywhere from 25 to 40%, depending on what it is that you're selling. So the initial commission is great. You have the opportunity for a team cycle bonus that is paid weekly. And that basically is just like a bonus on the volume of the people underneath you. The products that people are consuming, you're gonna have an opportunity to make a percentage of that, which is one of the perks. I can tell you that in December, it was Christmas, everyone was, you know, busy, and my sales were kind of low, ironically, for December, right? I actually had one of my highest paychecks, and I didn't even have any sales that whole week. Why? Because of those team cycle bonuses. I've been in this business 6 years, and that team cycle bonus is definitely building up with the team that we've been able to build underneath us. What a blessing, you guys. What other job can you go to that you're gonna get a paycheck and one of your most highest paychecks without getting any sales? Like, that doesn't happen. So I remember just feeling so blessed for that. Like, wow, I was just so like, I just felt so grateful. You can qualify for free customer leads. No other company just hands you customers, because Beachbody has that brand recognition, and because people know all about them, and you know, everyone knows about Beachbody, whether it's through P90X back in the day. We have a ton of brand recognition. They're also advertising on like major radio shows. I just heard something on a radio station advertising Beachbody on demand. So the brand recognition is there, and when people just go to sign up on Beachbody, you know, they will hand you, you will get those customer leads, which is amazing. And you get commission from them eventually. You get free training, support, resources to be successful. Like I said, you're not going to be alone. You're going to literally, I will walk you, or, you know, our team, we work together as a team. We will train you. We will walk you step by step what you need to do. You're going to have access to ready-made tools, systems that you can like ease into. You'll have first access to, you know, some of these. You'll be able to invite people to these webinars, new products, programs. You get your own website. We don't really use our website a ton, but it's there, and it's definitely like, there are people, if you're into like SEO or like computer, which there are people more technologically advanced, you do get your own website and you can kind of work that. And then you have the freedom to cancel at any time, guys. There's no obligation. You're not stuck doing this. You know, this is something that if it's not for you, it's not for you. And definitely no hard feelings. We want to build a community of women who want to be here, who want to uplift and you know, just be part of this community. And so you're definitely not stuck. You can cancel at any time. There's no fees, no penalties. All right. I need to change me to us since we are all here together. But we're going to be talking about why join us. And next, I want to hear from a coach on our team. We're going to hear from a coach on our team, Anna. And Anna was actually really cool. As you can see, guys, we all have unique stories as to, you know, how we got started with this. Anna was already somebody who had a social media presence. She was, you know, she has a very popular food page, but she was working out, but she wasn't getting paid for it. And so that's something that she's going to talk about. Is she was already sharing her fitness journey. She was already inspiring people, but she was missing that one thing, and that was to be compensated for it. So Anna, let's turn the time over to you. Tell us a little bit about that journey, how you got started, and when it clicked for you that you should actually get paid if you're going to be sharing it anyways.
That's true. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I started on May. In May, I started Beachbody again. I had done it like 10 years ago. I was with the P90X crowd, and when I first got married and got fit, and then there was DVDs back then, right? Like, some people still ask me, what are there DVDs? I'm like, no, it's all on demand now. Like, it's 2021. So, there's that. And then I started sharing, because that's what I do. So I started sharing that, and I started hitting my goals, which were pretty aggressive at the time. I wanted to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 3 months because I just decided that's what I was going to do by my birthday. And it was May, my birthday was in July, and that's what I was going to do. And I ended up doing it, doing Beachbody workouts, and I was doing it and getting results. And people were like, "What are you doing?" Like, and I was just telling them. And then one day someone commented that I should get Lily's bands. And then I went to Lily's page and I commented on it. And she was like, "You're doing Beachbody and you're not a coach?" And I said, "No, I really don't have time for it. I make time for it. And because I have a job, and it's a career job, and I'm still doing that. I enjoy it." And she was like, "Well, girl, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing to be a coach." And I was like, "You know what? You're right." And everyone kept asking me, like, "What are you doing? Are you a coach?" Like, people would actually ask me if I was a coach. And I was like, "No, I just do it." And I was like, "Okay, I should just embrace this." And she's absolutely right when she says that when we become coaches, you feel responsible. It's this sense of responsibility, like you need to show up because someone else is counting on you. And I feel like because I'm a coach now, I'm like, how dare I? No, it's 30 minutes. Like, make yourself do it. Even on days that you don't want to do it. Like, I'm pregnant now, and some days I don't want to do it. But you know what? I do it and I feel much better after I'm done. Of course, I listen to my body. I had to do some crazy modifications. I couldn't keep up with the program that I was currently doing because of my pregnancy and getting heavier and having to slow down. I found another program because guess what? There's hundreds of programs. So there's something for everyone. And that's what I talk about now. Like, I talk about, hey, this program worked for me. This is how I got lean. I was doing this one. I love it. But now this is the one I'm doing, and it's appropriate for me, for anyone who's pregnant, postpartum, or anyone that needs to do things slower, get started. So there is a market for all of us. If you're bigger, if you're heavier, if you're slim, if you're pregnant, if you're whatever. So that's why I love being part of Beachbody. There really is something for everyone. Sharing the content, really, like Lily said, monetizing something I was already doing, and really like finding a purpose or increasing a purpose is something I was already sharing, which is really powerful and means something. You're helping someone change their life, their lifestyle, and inspire them. So yeah, if you feel like that would be something that you would benefit from, like as just personal actualization, that's really something amazing to consider.
I love that. Perfect segue to why you need to join us. Anna, that was so beautiful. And it's so cool, you guys, because like I said, we all have different stories, and I love each and every story. I'm inspired by it. And that is another just perk, is that we get to be around this. I don't know about you girls, but it's hard to make friends. Once you're out of college, high school, like you just don't make friends, especially with COVID. Like, we're not making new friends right now. And what a cool thing to be able, like, each of us met on the internet, hold on. And so what a cool thing to be able to surround yourself around positive, like-minded women who have goals, who really genuinely want to help people. And that's who we are. So let's just go over and wrap this call up. The top reasons why you want to join us. So Beachbody is one of the top fitness and wellness companies with a successful track record. Like I said, we have brand recognition. People love us. They love the programs. They know they work. Programs are always in demand. There's always something new and need to help people get fit. We're continually updating our products and new programs. Like now with On Demand, there's so much to come. And we just heard about an amazing merge with Beachbody and another company, and now they're going public, and we're going to get into the indoor cycling space. So much potential for Beachbody to go global. And this is like just getting started, because I don't know if you know this, but Beachbody as of right now in the last 10 years has only been in the US, Canada, and the UK. And so imagine, guys, there's so much more territory. So this is also an amazing opportunity to get started with Beachbody when it's kind of still in its infancies in terms of its global reach. So there's no pressure to make any sales or to increase ranks. I know I'm not going to be hounding you. I will be there to support you, to guide you, but definitely not pressuring you to have to do these things. online and local trainings. You'll be able to join us in Zooms. You don't have to buy a bunch of products and buy a ton of stuff and ship it out. That is such a blessing. I had my own business where I had to ship out. Now I have a business again where I'm shipping out. But before it was kind of a pain. I had to fold stuff and it was a big process. When I started Beachbody, and I'm like, wow, I literally can like put someone's email address, sit back, and it all gets done for me. It is worth the money or whatever we pay in our coaching fees, because oh my gosh, it is a blessing to just like not have to do that. So you don't need to host parties. Yay. How many of you cringe at the thought of going to a party? I know that I did. Like if my friends would invite me to these home parties or even like the Facebook ones, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to go. There's just this obligation there that it's just like, it was cringy for me. So thank goodness I've never had to host a party that I didn't want to. You know, I've gotten together with my coaches, but no hosting parties, no cold calling. You can even sign up just for the discount, guys. If it's something that you are not ready to dive into sales wise or like going public wise, you can just start off for the discount. All right, so let's talk about the next steps because we want you to join us. So if you're already a Beachbody On Demand member, and you already like get your shakes and stuff, all you have to do is pay $39.95 and you sign up as a coach. If you purchased a pack that came with the Beachbody and the shake, they can reimburse your money if you decide now that you want to be a coach. And let's say you weren't a coach before. You can purchase your own program. So we could talk more about that. We do pay $15.95 a month. That's for the website. That's for the back office. Remember that fee can be waived. If you're military or a veteran, they will waive that $15.95. So that is a huge perk. I know Anna benefits a lot, and a lot of girls on her team are military, and that's
also
like,
if your spouse is military, you get
a
that.
spouse, yes, a spouse or a direct, military member. So you immediately enjoy your 25% discount, and like everything, guys, there's a money back guarantee. You're not obligated to do this or to stay here if you don't want to. Okay, so let's talk about how to get started. You're going to check back with the person that invited you here. So let's say Tanya, all the other girls that are here, if your heart is like, oh my gosh, this does sound cool, I would like to be a part of this, check back with the person who invited you and tell them, all right, girl, tell me more. How do I get started? They'll gladly answer any questions and walk you through how to get started, the best option for you. Each day is an opportunity to grow into the person you are meant to be. And I know that coaching for sure provides us with that. All right, so talk to me, guys. I want to hear what you thought of this. Not right now. You can definitely reach out to whoever invited you, but I'm so thankful that you joined us tonight. And hopefully by the end of this, you will feel inspired to want to join our team and want to be part of something greater than yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's take a quick picture and we will end this call. If you girls don't mind, 1, 2, 3, smile for me. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Thank you, girls. Have a great night. Bye-bye.